Hello, me lovelies, and welcome to World of Mike. Tonight we have the return of one of my favourite companies, the Koin Club. And as you can see here, this is a very special collection. It came out roughly 2 years ago, and it is a thank you to our key workers official charity collection. As some of you know, the country 2 years ago had an epidemic. It then turned into a global pandemic, and lots of people have lost their lives through COVID-19, and basically this collection was brought out to thank all the key workers, including myself, who, have still continued to go to work every day to keep the country moving. All the bus drivers, all the dustmen, refuse collectors, all the NHS, all the doctors, all the people that work in restaurants, parcel deliveries, all the basic key workers there. And basically, as you can see, as we turn over, it just goes into a bit of information which I'll now read. So please grab yourself a coffee and listen to this vital message. On the 11th of March 2020, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a global pandemic, sparking a national health crisis never seen before in a lifetime and changing the daily lives of millions of people around the world. During the pandemic, those classed as key workers have continued to carry out their jobs every day, as I've just said, risking their health to ensure our vital services and infrastructure continues to function. From the frontline NHS staff to food supply workers, from teachers and carers to refuse collectors, from the emergency services to broadcasters and government officials, from utility workers and delivery services, from transport workers and the armed forces, each and every person who is a key worker are our new heroes. This collection is dedicated to them to say, we thank you all. So that's quite nice, and I will go into the second part in a minute, because obviously I'm a key worker and I feel part of this thing, so to get a thank you is quite enjoyable. And as I said, for all as they've said in here, government officials, transport workers, armed forces, broadcasters, frontline NHS staff, food suppliers, teachers, refuse collectors, bus drivers, that sort of thing. It's just nice to be thanked. And obviously we'll now go into this. It says, thank you. This is a crisis that none of us have ever witnessed before, and despite the tragic circumstances, there is a strong desire of the public to help others and to give back. Now is the time for small acts to make a big difference in uniting us, and these coins are both a special thank you to all those keeping the country running, as well as another way for people to do what they can to help those in society who need it most. General Lord Dannett, Chairman of the National Emergencies Trust. So, yeah, this collection is very, very, very special, because obviously it's a collection that we will never get again, because it's, it's based on this horrible disease that we've had. And inside here, you can see that we've got a set of 6 coins here, and you also get your extra coins. So this is edition limit number 4,999, and then obviously the next one is 2020. In here we've got armed forces. We'll go into the coin a little bit later on. We've got NHS workers, we've got food supply chain workers, utility workers, education, childcare, refuse collections. We've got care workers, broadcasters and journalists, delivery services, emergency services, transport workers and government officials. So it then just goes into the country of issue is the Samoa denomination, I can never pronounce that, $50, year 2020. The diameter of each coin is 28.5 millimeters. The weight is 8 grams and plating 0.99 silver, finish proof like. So as you can see, a lot of people have asked me previously when I've done this. Obviously, the budget for the Koin Club has been tied up, and I will go into that a little bit later on. But a lot of people have asked me what this see-through panel is. Basically what that does is, say like you had that on the shelf, it's so that you can see the back of the coin. So you can see the back of the coin through there. And then it just says thank you to our key workers. So obviously each one of these coins will set you back, including postage, £17.49. So obviously you're looking at about, what, £14 plus the postage, what, £2.50. The total for each coin will be £17.49. As it stands right now, I don't think this collection is running any longer. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that, because obviously this is way back from 2020, as you can see. So obviously they must still do it because I got my second coin the other day, and yeah, I've had it shelved for all this time, and I thought, you know what, right, I'm going to bring it out now. So, so yeah, you know what I'm like, I put something to one side, it gets forgotten about, and yeah. But anyway, this is our coin here. It's absolutely gorgeous. You've got the lovely 50p denomination there. And this is obviously the hospital one. So you've got the NHS workers there, some doctors, surgeons, obviously a cleaner there from what I can see with the brush. And then obviously some nurses as well. And then if we flip the coin over, you can see that it's got the Queen's head there, and it's got Samoa 2020, and this is $50. So obviously some of the countries you can spend these in, they are legal tender. Obviously, from what I can see here, it says $50, so that indicates to me that this is probably legal tender in a different country, which would, in this case, will be Samoa. Some of the coins are, some of the coins aren't. So obviously, always double check on the Coin Club's website, or you can drop them a line at support@thecoinclub.co.uk, and they will clarify that for you. But as you can see, a lovely, lovely design there. I'm trying to get the light here good because it does reflect when I tilt it, but that is absolutely stunning. Now, obviously in here, you can take this plastic thing off. This does come off in 2 halves. I'm not going to do that because once you touch that coin, you're never going to get it back in pristine condition. You're never going to get it how it's finished in the factory, because obviously all the coins are made in-house. Obviously they use white gloves to put them in. You can, if you want, get yourself some white, I'm not talking about latex gloves, you know, the sort of like ones that they use in when they're doing museum things. If you've ever watched like archives and that sort of thing, like Tutankhamun or something like that, they'll use special padded gloves. But as you can see, that is a lovely coin, and what will happen is you will put it into the one that says NHS workers. Now obviously the way this works is obviously the system will automatically allocate you a coin, and then after that you'll get a coin each time. You used to be able to pick the next coin you want, but unfortunately the system does it based on what's in stock. If it's not, if say for example care workers is not in stock, they will go to a different coin. Now obviously from delivery 3, that is where you get your first special coin, and then a little bit later down the line you will get your second special coin, and that will build up over 6 coins, and then obviously your 2 specials, making that 8 coin, making that, sorry, 12, 13, 14 coins. I can't count this evening. So I hope you like that collection. This is going to be coming to the channel on a monthly basis. Obviously, because they're so expensive, I have no plans to bring this weekly. And I want to drag it out. I don't want to finish it all in one go. I really want to, you know, last this collection out, because once you've collected them all, the excitement is over. And I do urge anyone to get these. I know a couple of my friends have this collection, but yeah. I've got a really lovely one taking over this when this is finished. So obviously this will be a monthly thing. And then obviously once in about 14 weeks time, sorry, 14 months time, I may actually do it weekly because that might drag. But for the moment it will be monthly. We will get our next collection, and I've got, just to pre-warn you, I've got about 80 backlogged waiting to be shown to you guys. So I hope you like that. We'll see our next coin next month, which will be in June. Take care guys, have a lovely day, bye bye.